Greetings, readers. Hello, everyone. My name is Mbali Blai, your favorite reading activist, and one person that makes reading fun, possible, and a lifestyle. Right. Speaking of fun, guys, I am now a certified Funda leader with Nabali, right? I'm doing the picture dance. Nabali is a national reading for enjoyment campaign, and it seeks to spark and embed a culture of reading across South Africa, right? And much of the content for today's insert comes from my Nalibali manual. So let's get right into it, right? Parents, you have a huge role to play towards your child's growth. Yes, you do. And you need to help the school by taking some responsibility. You need to help your child to grow a love for reading. The more your child reads, the better they get at it and the easier it becomes. So, the more you do it, the better, right? So, the more likely as well they would want to actually do it. So, in essence, what am I saying? Parents, you have a huge responsibility to play towards your child actually falling in love with books. Yes, you do. So, tip number one, give books as prezzies. Give books as prezzies. When your kids do well, if they do well at prize giving, and you want to celebrate them, buy them books. When it's their birthdays, buy them books. Okay, I know, Mina. I'm one person. I'm so predictable. My friends and family know that Umbali is gonna buy us a book for sure. And I always buy books that are speaking to what they're either going through in that season or where they are in life. I always give books as presents. I'm so predictable. My friends and family, they know that Umbali is going to buy us books. So parents, you can also do the same. This is going to help your child to actually develop a positive connotation with books, because every time they're going to remember that, oh, okay, when I do something good, I'm going to get a book. You see, so they start aligning books with positivity, with achievement, with reward, which is what you want if you want to get your kids starting to love reading. Okay, so that's tip number one. Tip number two, practice reading out loud to your kids. Like, practice reading aloud to your kids. Make reading aloud fun, parents. Make it fun as possible. They need to see you are enjoying what you are doing. Then they like I mentioned in the previous point. Then your children will learn that reading is a pleasurable activity. It's not a chore. It's not something that you need to drag. It's good. It's good to read. And one of the ways at which you can read aloud to your kids, or to elaborate further on that point, you need to choose books that you enjoy, and also books that your child has an interest on. So if, for example, you've realized that your child has developed an interest in animals, or maybe detective work, or what else as well, or they've developed or maybe colors, just be aware of your child's interest generally, or maybe music, they're playing a certain musical instrument. So buy books that speak to that. So in the case of animals, you would buy books where it's got a lot of animals, and because it interests them already, so you can do that. And also, the other thing that you can also look into is, with younger children, read for just a short time, about 15 minutes. Don't sit there now, parent, and be reading for 1 hour to your kids. Remember, kids and their concentration span, it's not so, so you want to capture them. You don't want them sitting there feeling bored, like, why am I here, why am I listening? So make it short, like short intervals, 15 minutes. When you read out loud to your kid, just 15 minutes and you're good to go. This is because, like I mentioned, younger children might find it difficult to concentrate for long periods. So don't let it become a chore. Remember, you're doing this because it's fun. You want them to enjoy it. So hence I was saying, even when you're reading out loud to your kids, they must they must see good. You are enjoying yourself. You in this. You doing this for the heart or with the heart. And tip number 3, incorporate books in your daily life. What do I mean by this? Parents, your kids, yeah, your kids need to see you reading. Yep. Your kids need to see you reading. Whether it's a newspaper, a book, whatever. Your kids need to see. Good see. My mom, my dad is reading. Okay. But it also helps them to see, it's okay, this is something that I can do. It's normal. It's normal for me to read. It's not strange because my parents are always reading and I see my parents read. So it's normal. It remember, kids, they imitate you. They don't do what you say, they do what you do. Most of them, they do. So they need to see you reading. And I remember Ma'am Lorraine Satole, in one of her videos, she once shared that parents also need to yes, it wasn't a video. She was it was at the recent virtual book club meeting. Yes, she was on the panel and she was sharing Guti. Parents need to include books in their monthly grocery list. Ooh, I found that so. I was like, yes, radical. Yes, I agree. So, parents, what do you think? Should you include books in your monthly grocery list? You should. I am saying yes, I'm agreeing with what Ma'am Lorraine Sotole said, right? So tell me in the comment section what you think about that. Okay, so these are the 3 tips that I'm going to share with you. There's obviously much more, but I just wanted to shed more light on these 3. Apply these 3 tips and you will be well on your way towards not only developing a good relationship with your child, but also helping your child fall in love with reading. Yes. So, till we meet next time, I love you all and happy reading. Bye.